Hello friends, I just got my Better Horses 2018 Stallion Edition. Make sure you get that. You can either go to our website at betterhorses.com or contact me, Ernie, at betterhorsesradio.com. Have an unbelievable show lined out today. We're going to be talking Equifest 2018 in Topeka. Take you out and give you kind of a little preview of what you can expect. Then we're going to go travel out to Salina to my friends at Farmers and Ranchers Sale, talking about a big sale and ranch horse competition coming up May 18th and 19th. We're going to travel on down to Texas to our good friend Martha Josie for a tip around the barrels with Martha. You're going to really enjoy that. Wrap it all up with a Hardy Grub segment. We're talking Mexican style with Chef Tel Mark. Unbelievable show. Come back, get yourself a cup of coffee, and join us for Better Horses TV.
You care about your animals and feeding them the best. And that's where Purina's local Kansas City dealers step in, providing you experience, knowledge, service, and advice. Purina feed dealers are people who believe in community involvement and who believe in you. They have a passion for the feed industry and are committed to helping customers unlock the potential of every animal. If you are looking for a trusted source for your animals, look no further than your local Purina feed dealer, your partner in animal care.
Hi, this is Pastor Frank with Open Range Fellowship, and I know a lot of people that struggle with this. I struggle with it myself, feeling like maybe I'm not good enough, or I'm not doing enough, or the sin nature is overpowering the spirit. But I was just reading this morning in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21. It says, God made him, talking about Jesus, God made him who had no sin to be sin for us. And this is the reason, that in him we might become the righteousness of God. So our righteousness is foreign. It's called a foreign righteousness. So it's nothing that we can do. It's what he's done. And when you think about that, that's an awesome thought. Let's just pray about it. Oh Lord, we're just so thankful that you've done the heavy lifting here. Lord, there's lots that we've got to do. But when it comes to our salvation, you've done it all. It's the cross plus nothing. And we thank you and we praise you in the name of Jesus. Amen. Well, go out this week and don't beat yourself up, but get into his word and start letting the Spirit work. God bless you guys and see you next week.
Back in the saddle and out on the trail with Ernie the horse guy, now fun will prevail. We'll meet the best horseman under the sun. Tip our hats to the ladies, keep the good Lord number one. Ride along, sing your song, along with better horses, we're right where we belong. Faith and love from up above, the best of the good life's yet to come.
This segment is brought to you by CSI Saddle Pads.
Hello friends, Ernie the Horse Guy here with Justine Staten. She is the director of the Kansas Horse Council. She is the head honcho when it comes to Equifest of Kansas. So glad that you can tune in to Better Horses TV because we got an event to talk to you about now. Justine, congratulations. This is your first year under the helm and everything, and you're kicking off a tremendous show we got lined up. Tell us what we can expect.
Ernie, I'm super excited about the 2018 Equifest. I can't even begin to tell you how fun it's going to be once we get there. I'm looking forward to meeting all the clinicians. We've got Bobby Kerr, Brad Lund, Paul Humphrey, Larry Weitzel, Mette Rosenkrantz, Lynn Ringrose Moe, and I'm really excited for everybody to meet Dave Showtime Meyer. He is a dynamic personality and a lot of fun to talk to, so I can't wait to meet him in person too.
The educational part of it's just over the top.
Over the top.
Yes. Just at the last minute, we kind of got in Greg Darnell. That's going to be tremendous. He's going to be teaming up with Brad Lund, doing some bits and actually see how they work. That's going to be pretty exciting.
I think that will be great. That's that hands-on. You get to really check it out and talk to the expert right there. So Greg Darnell with the bits. We've got Oh my goodness, so many workshops. In fact, we are spilling over on time schedules.
What about breed demonstrations? You got those going on?
We've got 10 different breeds on display
Wow.
this year. Some are new this year. So we've got the Fell Pony Group. We've never had the Fells before. That's super
What
exciting.
the heck is a Fell Pony
It's
Group?
just a cute little vintage, historic, rare type of pony. I don't know what you'd call it, but
Well, I
it's
bet
going to be
it'll
so
be
cute.
great. Well, this is the 21st year of the Equifest?
It is.
21st year. It just seemed like it started a year ago.
I know.
But my hat goes off to the Kansas Horse Council and putting such a great event. One of the top equine affairs, equine festivals in the country.
Well, yeah, we've been fortunate to be ranked that for all these years that we've been participating. And every year we just grow and get bigger and add new. And it's just super exciting to be a part of.
As we get all the horse lovers going through Equifest of Kansas, they will have an opportunity to learn how they can be a part of the Kansas Horse Council.
Absolutely. We'll have our Kansas Horse Council booth there to answer any questions and bring you on as a member if you haven't been a member before. So.
There's not a part of this, as far as the Expo Center, that we're not using promoting horses. It's got to be so exciting. Everywhere, upstairs, downstairs, we got something that's all about horses.
Absolutely. We take over the entire facility of the Expo Center as well as the Capitol Plaza Hotel. We take over and run the whole thing.
Can they get their tickets still now?
They absolutely can. Go online to equifestofks.com, go to attend, tickets, and it'll link you right there.
This is the ticket to have, and that's going to be, we're talking about February 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Correct.
At the Kansas Expo Center right here in Topeka. It's just so great. I'll tell you what, I look forward, you already are working on the 22nd year. No, this would be the 21st, the 22nd year.
Yes.
Got an event going to be tremendous. We love being in Topeka. Great place, great accommodations. If they come down to Topeka, there's all kinds of places to stay down here.
Yes. There are. There's hotels. So we've got our host hotel, Capitol Plaza Hotel.
Love
We've
it.
got Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Sleep Inn and Suites, Baymont Inn. There's a whole bunch of hotels available, and we love to, and they invite people in for an Equifest. So come on in, book your rooms, get here.
Justine
Enjoy.
Staton, director of the Kansas Horse Council, and putting on such a great event. We expect to see you down here, folks. Stop
Come on
by
down.
the Better Horses booth upstairs. Stop by there. We got all kinds of entertainment. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Equifest of KS 2018.
Yes. Thanks, Ernie.
Hi, I'm Donna. This is Ringo. We're with CSI Saddle Pads. I'd like to invite you to ride our new revolutionary FlexPlate saddle pad. We offer a 30-day money-back, ride it, get it dirty guarantee. And the best part of the pad is it's 100% American-made with American parts by American hands.
Yeah, we're riding these CSI saddle pads. The thing that really sells it for me is they have a flex plate inside them, and that distributes that pressure over the horse rather than putting it all in one spot.
For more information, go to csipads.com.
Hay is not for horses. They deserve Stanley Premium Western Forage. There's no better place in the country to grow forage than Idaho, and Stanley is one of the country's largest producers. From pellets, cubes, and chopped forage in bags to compressed in 3-tie bales, Stanley cultivates the premium forage types horse owners demand. Because your horse needs hay, but he deserves Stanley Premium Western Forage.
The restoration of live horse and greyhound racing in Kansas will generate over 4,000 jobs, nearly $300 million in annual wages, and $23 million in new annual revenue. Reinvigorating racing at the Woodlands and 3 other Kansas tracks also creates superior destination entertainment districts in Kansas. The Greater Kansas Racing Alliance is working to restore our horse and greyhound racing industries, putting Kansas in the winner's circle. Visit raceforkansas.com to show your support, and let's race for Kansas.
This segment is brought to you by Heritage Tractor and your John Deere and Featherlight trailer dealer.
Hello, friend. Ernie, the horse guy with Better Horses TV. I stopped by. We're out here at Salina, Kansas at the Farmers and Rancher Sales here with Kyle Elwood. And Kyle, you've had a busy winter and everything so far, but I tell you what, we got to start thinking about the big sale coming up in May and the horse sale. This is the place to buy and sell your horses right here in Kansas, Salina, Kansas.
We think so. You know, we work pretty hard at a horse sale each spring and each fall, and a very reputable list of consignors. Because of that, we've got a nice list of buyers too. So it kind of works on both sides of the fence for sellers and buyers alike.
Our viewers out there, now's the time to get a hold of you and consign these horses so we can start promoting and everything. What's the process as far as to get their horse consigned with your sale?
Well, that's exactly right. You know, here we are going through our winter months, and we're really heavy duty on the cattle here at Farmers and Ranchers all winter. The 1st of March, we'll actually close that catalog so that it can go to print. As far as the process to get them in there, the best thing to do is just to download an entry form on farmersandrancherslivestock.com. Just Google us, or just give us a call. You know, we'll work with about anything. You can fax a set of papers in with footnotes and names and stuff like that on it. But mostly just download your consignment form on farmersandrancherslivestock.com, and we'll get them consigned. We try to do that by March the 1st.
The added value to as far as with your sale, it's got to be like this, the ranch horse competition, the Futurity in the fall. Let's talk on that just a little bit.
Well, you know, you do anything and everything you can to show, to add value to the horses and an opportunity to get them sold. And so we let them showcase their talents. That's the bottom line, Ernie. The ranch horse competition on Friday night, that'll be the 18th of May this year. And we use a 700-pound grass-fat heifer, and she'll be hard to handle, and if you're not mounted pretty good, you'll have trouble. And so the folks come far and wide to watch that ranch horse competition the night before. They're going to get to see, you know, some good action out there, some good cutting horses, and some horses that have been used.
Well, there's folks all over viewing this program, and Salina's pretty much the central part of Kansas, but it's you got an airport here, you got plenty of hotels. And what an opportunity to buy or even sell your horses from that standpoint.
That's exactly right. We're kind of the hub of the nation really here in north central Kansas, and you can fly in from 2 or 3 different directions, all kinds of motel room available for everybody, and always something to do here in the area while you're here visiting.
Well, we're excited about the sale coming up. Give us that date again.
May the 19th, ranch horse competition. The 18th that evening, rope horse preview all that afternoon. So, and then in the fall, I believe around October the 15th.
And any yearlings that you buy, they're going to be eligible for the Futurity.
Yeah,
too.
we'll have a few yearlings. We may even have some 2 or 3-year-old geldings or mares that have already been through the sale as baby colts that are eligible to show that fall or the fall following. And you have prospects for the Futurity here in the May sale as well.
I know last fall it was amazing what that Futurity did to the value of bringing them horses all up and bringing the value. My hat goes off to Farmers and Ranchers Sales, what you're doing for the horse industry.
Well, we appreciate it very much, and thank you.
I'll tell you what, folks, again, mark that date again to be out here at the sale. It's a great experience. May the 19th.
Yeah, that is correct.
Right here at Farmers and Ranchers Sale, right here in Salina, Kansas.
BootDaddy.com proudly supports Equifest of Kansas, Kansas's premier all-breed horse fair and exposition, presented by the Kansas Horse Council. Equifest of Kansas brings the nation's leading equine clinicians and entertainers to the Topeka Expo Center. Enjoy 3 full days of education, entertainment, and shopping, including the Jumper Classic, Breed Exhibition, Top Horse Versatility Competition, Ranch Rodeo, and more. It's an event for the whole family. For more information or to buy tickets, visit equifestofks.com.
S4 Quality Shavings knows, just like you, your animals do better after a great night's sleep. And after 23 years in the animal bedding business, we found one size doesn't fit all. And so we made it our mission to fill your needs, whether they be small, medium, or large, flake pine, cedar, or paper bedding. No matter your situation, we're here for you. So if you need a semi-load or just a few bales, go to s4shavings.com. That's S4 shavings.com. And then everybody will get a great night's sleep.
This segment is brought to you by your independent Purina dealers.
Hi, I'm Martha Josie, and hey, Ernie, how are you doing? We're here with Better Horses TV today, right? And we're having a good time because we're getting to ride our horses. We love that, right, Ernie? You know, the first 10, 15, 20 minutes that I'm on a horse, I'm going to show you what I do, whether it's a rodeo or I'm at the NBHA National Finals or if I just go out and ride every day. And the 10, 15, or 20 minutes depends on the horse because some horses require a little bit more, some require less. So first thing I'm going to put on something like an O-ring snaffle, something that I can get lots and lots of bend with. I'm going to have, and it's okay to use split reins, but I'm going to use a continuous rein. It's going to be longer than I would if I was going to run the barrels. You know, if I'm going to run the barrels, I like for my barrel, when the horse's head is down, I want the rein to be a couple of inches in front of my saddle horn. But now this is much longer, but it's a continuous rein. But the first thing I'm going to do lots of flexing and just getting this horse used to giving the nose, and I'm using a little bit of inside leg. I'm really just teaching this horse to bend, because we're barrel racers and we want to go around a barrel, not over it. So I want to teach this horse to bend and give. So what I'm doing right here, I'm pulling back towards my pocket, and I want to see a lot of nose. Just getting this horse's nose. And then I like, you know, because I want a horse to rate going into a barrel. I don't want to have to pull on them. I want to teach this horse lots of rate. So I'll just walk this horse along, sit down, say, whoa, and back, oops, and back him up. And I didn't like the way this horse just did that, so I'm going to do it again. I walk, I sit down, I go, whoa, and I back up. That was much better. And anytime that the horse does good, reward them. If they don't, redo it, okay? So, and another thing that I like to teach a horse to do is move away from an inside rein. Lots of horses, when you take up trying to miss a barrel or take an inside rein, what they'll do, they'll move into an inside rein. I want to teach a horse to move away from that rein. And here again, this is what I would do before I get ready for that competition run. I really don't usually put my competition bit on, or my hackamore, or whatever I'm going to run in, until about 30 minutes before I run, because that means it's game day. You know, if I'm a football player and I'm the quarterback, if I put that ball suit on, I know I'm getting ready to go run some touchdowns. And so I want this horse to communicate with me and know that when I put that competition bridle on, I'm going to go for the cash, okay? Another thing I want to teach a horse to do is counter flex, okay? I want him to go to the right or to the left, and I want him to go to the right. I want to teach this horse to move away. And everything that I'll usually spend some time walking, jogging, do slow little jogs, and then I might long trot a horse some, because what you're doing when you're long trotting, you are actually getting that horse to extend, and that will really teach a horse to move out better. So the long trotting is very good. But here again, I like to do a lot of loping, just slow loping. And I'll teach a horse to stop and back up, and I definitely want to go in a straight line, okay? She's still a little bit fresh, and so, you know, you can hardly do too much loping to get that horse to feeling like this is a mare, like she's really on the ground. This little mare, her name is Look at This. She's a 6-year-old cutting bred horse. In fact, when I bought her, she was cutting a cow right then, and I loved that. When we brought her home, we were able to start her on the barrels that day. And in less than a week, we were able to lope her around the barrels because she was so broke. So that's one thing. I want to be completely in control of my horse at all times. If I go to a barrel, I want to be certainly sure that this horse will move, they will break in the rib cage, and I'll go around the barrel. And so the things that you teach in that first 10 or 15 or 20 minutes of riding is crucial to your horse. I like to do a lot of this, making this horse break at the pole, get that nose down, and just give that nose. And here again, I want to reward him. And remember, if you need anything from the Josie Ranch, be sure and look us up at barrelracers.com, or you can call the ranch, and 903-935-5358. And Ernie, you know, I love the Purina products. You know, we're big believers in Purina. They've been in business for many years. I love the research they do at St. Louis, Missouri, at the research farm. And they even feed the Clydesdale horses, so they've got to be great.
Hi friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and I want to talk to you about Better Horses Properties. If you have a property you'd like to list and sell, I'm the guy to contact. When it comes to marketing, we're second to none. We've got the publication, we'll promote your place in the publication, we'll promote it on our radio networks, we're going to promote it on TV and our e-blast. Better Horses Network is your direction to go when you're looking to market your horse property. So contact me at Ernie at betterhorsesradio.com for your property and let us go to work for you.
Hi, I'm Randy.
And I'm Paul from PFI.
We would like to personally invite you to stop by PFI, home of Boot Daddies.
PFI is America's Western store, covering over 50,000 square feet.
Over 25,000 boots.
Visit Saddle City with the largest selection of saddles and tack anywhere.
A huge selection of hats at Big Spur Hat Company in PFI Town.
And choose from the best brands of clothing and accessories for the entire family.
PFI, located on Highway 65 at the Battlefield exit in Springfield. And I'm not kidding.
Better Horses with Ernie Rodina is brought to you by your friends at Merck Animal Health.
Hello friends, I'm Ernie the Horse Guy, and welcome to this week's episode of the Hardy Grub with Chef Tell Mark. And I tell you what, this week it's all about Mexican.
It is. We're going to try to do some fajitas, doctor them up really nice. Real simple meal. I used to make them fajitas, but it looks good.
This probably is the first in my lifetime having Mexican food from you. And it looks pretty darn good. Tell us what we got going on.
All right, we're starting to make some guacamole, and just simple guacamole. We got some mashed up avocados in here, and you put lime juice on them so they don't turn brown real fast. And we're going to put some chopped tomatoes, some green onions, jalapenos, and little chopped white onions. And I put just a little bit, I smashed up some garlic really fine, and we're going to mix it in there and mix it all up. And that's going to be one of the bases that goes on the fajitas when we get that all done.
Always look forward to coming out to your place and your wonderful kitchen. And we've got some guests this time with us too.
We do. I got my cousin Janie Berkdahl here, and our secretary Mary Ann, and Roger Brummel.
Roger Brummel. So we're
and your lovely wife Connie's going to help.
So I tell you what, we're really looking forward to it. What are we doing first?
All right, then we're going to grill up. I've got two different kinds of meat here. I got some skirt steak and some flat iron steak, and we're going to grill those up a little bit. Chop them up fine, then I'm going to grill all these vegetables. And then we got cheese and guacamole, pico de gallo, and sour cream to smear over the top of them and be really good.
And I tell you what, it's all about fajitas we got here. I can't wait. It's going to be really good. And look forward to the final product.
Okay, we'll get started cooking them.
What do you get when you bring together one of the biggest names in veterinary medicine with one of the most caring and committed teams of horse health experts in the industry? You get a vaccine portfolio known for its quality and safety, a pharmaceutical line you can rely on to help manage pain and support performance. You get the products, programs, and people of Merck Animal Health.
Your buddy Ron once said he could install your ceiling fan. He couldn't. And that one time, Ron said another chili dog was a good idea? Yeah, it wasn't. So when Ron said you'd never afford a John Deere tractor, you knew better. Now, Ron does too. The E-Series, legendary John Deere quality, unexpected low price.
Stop by and see Heritage Tractor at one of its 9 locations for your John Deere and Featherlight trailer needs. HeritageTractor.com.
This segment is brought to you by your independent Purina dealers.
Hey, welcome back to the Hardy Grub segment, Better Horses TV. Mark, you know, when you first said you're going to do Mexican food, I thought, well, this ought to be interesting and everything. But, you know, and then you brought in your assistant chef, Chef Tel Roger.
El Roger.
Of Rumble de Sol and everything. But we're glad we had you here, Roger, to kind of put the topic on. This is just unbelievable. This meat, all your stuff. Let's talk about the final presentation and even a little.
I stole Roger's sombrero.
Yeah, and this little, what do you call this little thing?
Churros.
Churros.
We had to hide them from Ernie because we knew there wouldn't be any left.
He ate them all.
But it's good. Folks, I want to remind you that, you know, if you ever want to join us on Hardy Grub, we're doing all kinds of neat stuff.
We are.
You know, for as far as fundraisers and everything for groups, we'd love to have you join us for supper sometime and do something like that. I know we got a meal coming up with the Heartland Therapeutic Riders and just a lot of neat stuff going on. But tell us, let's get back to the food. Tell us what we got going on here.
What we're doing on what you was just talking about, and we've done it with Scipio for several years, is we'll auction off a dinner here, and you can come watch Ernie and me do all this. We'll auction off for your benefit, and we'll put the dinner on for you, and that'll be our contribution to whatever charity it is you're doing it for.
Just contact me at Ernie@BetterHorsesRadio.com. Tell us about the final presentation.
Final deal. We started out, I had two different kinds of steak in the freezer. I wasn't sure which one to work this, so we had some flat iron steak and some hanger steak. And the hanger steak worked out really well.
Has a little bit more fat in it.
It's got more fat in it, and it really worked good. I made some Mexican beans. They turned out just like I wanted them to, believe it or not. Usually they don't. Grilled up some vegetables after we grilled the meat up, so that's going to go on the fajitas. Made some guacamole. Can't tell you what's all in it, I forgot.
It was good. There's some garlic, and it was good.
Just a little bit of garlic. Some pico de gallo, so we're going to put that all over. Connie toasted up my fajita shells really good, and we got flour and corn ones, and we'll see what happens.
Only had one fire.
Only one fire, but I tell you, it's great.
It's
Roger,
about to go
appreciate
out.
you coming up. Roger Brummel, dear friend, Brummel Farm Service, Garnett, Kansas, full-service farm store. Appreciate you being a part of this. And Better Horses
Glad
TV.
to be here.
On that
When Mark cooks, I'm here.
But it's really good. Looking forward to it. And then I want to tell everybody, too, to check out our new website is up, betterhorses.com.
Is that why they haven't been able to see the videos?
Exactly.
So it's
But
up
you
and
can
running.
listen to our radio show. You can also watch our TV show and everything. It's just unbelievable.
So where's it at? Where are you going to find that at?
Betterhorses.com.
Just
Hit the media,
betterhorses.com.
yeah.
They're going to, Donna Funk said they're going to trampede right to it to watch
Trampede it. They're going to do that. But check it out, betterhorses.com. And also make sure you listen to our radio show. We have the Better Horses radio KC style, and we got our national show. And both of them podcasts. You can listen to them both right there on the site. It's really neat. And so do that. But thank you for joining us today on the Hardy Grub segment. And remember, if you want healthy grub, turn the channel. So anyway,
this is going to be fairly healthy tonight. We didn't use a whole lot of, well, there's quite a bit of butter in the Charles. But other than that, you're good to go, Ernie.
Thank you guys for joining us today on Hardy Grub with Chef Tel Mark, Assistant Chef Tel Roger, and Better Horses TV.
Thanks, Ernie.